everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who know me, welcome back, and for those of you who don't, I'm Pia and I'm your host for all things luxe. On today's video I have a mini haul for you. If you watched my latest vlog, you will have known that I was doing a little bit of shopping in Paris, and if you didn't, I'll link it up here for you. I got invited to one of the most coveted Parisian events of the year, the invitation only Hermès sale. This is an opportunity to not only get Hermès pieces, high quality luxurious goods and fabrics at a reduced price point, but also if there was a piece from a past collection that you haven't been able to hunt down, you might be able to get lucky enough and find it during this sale. I also went shopping at one of my favorite French brands, Sœur, which you will have seen me doing a couple of hauls from them before, and I did leave this store with a couple of goodies that I'll be sharing with you in just a minute. So without any further ado, let's get started. I don't really have an orange bag to share with you, and the reason for that is that during the sale there's no packaging except for shoes. Regarding scarves, regarding ready to wear, etc., you'll live with it as it is on a white bag. The whole experience was pretty organized. Once I received the RSVP invitation, I got given a couple of dates to choose from, a couple of times to choose from. It was a lovely experience, besides the fact that I got to go there with one of my girlfriends, who's also a big fashion lover. I ran into a lot of the vendors and people that I work with in the industry, so it was kind of like, let's go shopping with all of your friends sort of day. Just like in a boutique, there were different sections in which you would have the hats and gloves at the beginning, fantasy jewelry, leather jewelry, silk goods, which I think was the largest one. There was a homewear good, prêt-à-porter homme, prêt-à-porter femme, and there was also a shoes area, a belts area. I think I'm not forgetting anything. It was a really large venue, so even if there were quite a bit of people, it was still organized in a way that you wouldn't feel suffocated or anything like that. This was the first piece that I sourced during the sale. It's a triangular 100% silk scarf. The name of the piece is Festival des Amazons, and I honestly really like the intricate design. It's very Hermès without having the H absolutely anywhere to be found. The only logo or stamp that you'll find, it's this one right here, the Hermès Paris, and then the design's really intricate. Obviously what caught my eye in here first and foremost was the color combination. Love how there's this type of chai leather color. There's also a little bit of a baby blue, a lot of this very rich navy. There's quite a bit of ochres in there as well. Yeah, honestly, it's just a really lovely fluid piece. I'll insert a cutout of myself wearing it here so you can see how large the piece is and how beautiful it is. I think there's quite a bit of ways to style a piece like this one. And if I'm ever out of inspiration in order to do so, I can refer myself to the carte à noir. This is a set that was gifted to me by my essay. It's a bunch of different cards that will give you ideas on how to style pieces. And then on the back, they've got the actual instruction on how to achieve that look. So I think something like this can come in really handy. I could easily go for something like this. I love the idea of creating a large bow, tied in a different manner. I think I could try to imitate a look like this one, because in the beginning of the tutorial she actually creates a little triangle in there in order to achieve it, and because my scarf is already in a triangular way, I think I could try to do something like that. There's this one, which is a no-brainer and something I think I would really enjoy doing during springtime, or even on a day like today, because it's quite sunny out there. Even if it's cold outside, it still calls for a little bit more of a playful outfit in my opinion. Well, I'm not going to show you all of them, but just the last one. Something like that would also be a really fun way to style the triangular piece. And then once again, they do create a triangle with a square scarf in order to achieve this look. So it's going to be easy to create it with my already pre-cut triangular scarf. I'm certain there are more ways in which I could inspire myself for the styling in there, but those are just a couple to share with you. One of the reasons why I think scarves scarves are one of the most versatile pieces when it comes to styling that we can find out there. We can wear them in a myriad of different ways, folded in different manners, and as long as it's not a uni pattern, you're gonna get a lot of wear out of one piece. I don't still have the price tag on that one, but if I'm correct, it was discounted from 700 something to 295. It was over 50% off, which I thought was brilliant. And more specifically, I've been looking for a piece like this one for years now. So I'm very excited to have found it. Now, also from the silk department, there's this gorgeous piece I got for my husband. This is something he chose himself, and the print in there is the exact same one as in the scarf that I'm actually wearing, because the scarf I'm actually wearing is from the menswear department. If you didn't see the unboxing video of this one, I'll make sure to link it up here for you. Got it during another Hermès haul. I like the idea of him wearing this one coming out of his jacket and that it matches when I'm wearing my own, because we do like to do that from time to time, a little bit of a matchy situation. Now, regarding its composition, it's 100% silk in the design Ex Libris. Now, this is a design that a member of the Hermès family had created, this little logo right here, in order to be printed throughout all of his library. And then the House of Hermès decided to incorporate it into their designs. Last thing regarding price point, I think it was just above the 100 euros, and if I'm not mistaken, I paid 47 euros for that particular piece. Handbags weren't a part of the selection, but shoes were, and shoes were the quota piece of the sale. Every section had its own limit. You could maybe get up to 3 scarves, 10 menswear pieces, etc, etc. But when it came to shoes, only 1 pair of them was allowed. The pair I ended up sourcing belongs to the 2020 collection, and it's this gorgeous pair of sandals. The main material will be the goatskin, and then in the interior that will be cowhide leather, while the heel is made of wood. I particularly love the equestrian inspiration on the heel, imitating a horse foot or a cow foot with that type of dégradé in there that's very likely been borrowed from the animal kingdom. They're quite a comfortable height, and overall I think it's a pair that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, a lot of wear out of. Velvet goatskin is a really comfortable material, and it also looks super lovely whether I want to wear this for more casual looks with maybe baggy jeans or with cute dresses when the temperatures start going up again. In a month and a half I'll already be headed to our next warmer destination holiday, so a piece like this will come in really handy. I did receive a card note with them indicating that they are le talon délicat, or delicate type of heels. Give you a little bit of advice on how to store them while you're not wearing them, etc, etc. Now, you will have seen I also went to Sœur shopping after a lovely lunch with husband. Let's share with you what I got there. I love the silk paper packaging that they always use. Everything this brand does, I absolutely love, from their visual merchandising to their marketing team, the type of videos that they use for their publicity, but then obviously their clothing and accessories. I've been a huge fan of Sœur for quite some time, and I am certain if they keep up this quality and designs, I will be for years. Now let's dig in. This is the piece that caught my eye the moment we walked into the boutique. It's a beautiful military green jumpsuit with a high collar neck. It's got bronze details, front pockets, cinching at the waist, a brown cotton detail on the strap, and it's created with a combination of wool and polyester. Now, a little bit of polyester on our tissues is not bad, because that will help us protect our noble fabrics and give them a longer lifetime. There are also some other bronzy aged metallic details, something that you can open, and maybe 2 back pockets, as well as a tapered bottom that creates some lovely pleats on the sides. Really happy about this piece and very much looking forward to use it. So I think it's a piece I can definitely get away with wearing towards the end of winter. Sœur was actually having a sale as well, and that piece was initially 365 euros, but we paid 182 euros. That was 50% off, which seems like a great deal for me. And then the final piece I sourced at Sœur was this one right here. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm size 36 on both of the pieces that I'll be sharing with you from this brand. And then I'll sometimes take a 38 on their trousers if I wanted to look a little bit more baggy, but I do fit on a 36 as well. This is the last piece I got on this haul. It's a gorgeous midnight blue dress. Looks a lot lighter on camera than it's really in person. It's a little bit more dark. A midnight meets navy blue, I would say. It's got a beautiful neckline, a really nice cinching at the waist. It folds over at the front, and just as the fabric composition on the jumpsuit, this piece will be a combination of wool and polyester. I love the idea of a really wide sleeve. I think that adds to the chicness combined with the neckline of it. It's a piece that's gonna look just as lovely in autumn and spring as much as it will be in winter if I accessorize it the correct way underneath. But just underneath a really thick coat, a piece like that can look really lovely and come in handy for most of the year. Now, regarding price point for this last piece, it was initially 295 euros and we had a 30% discount. So we ended up paying 206 euros for that one, which I'm very pleased about because I'm not one to normally shop the sales unless I'm looking after, say, socks and I want to get a lot of them or anything like that. I'll never really wait for sales to come if I want to get something. However, I do like a good discount, just like the next person. And I think when it comes to pieces like this one, it is worth paying a little visit to a boutique. Now, the boutique that I went to was actually not busy at all. Even if there were other customers, I had 2 sales assistants with me throughout the whole time, and I really love the attention that Sœur provides to their shoppers. So I'm always really happy to shop at this boutique. All right, you guys, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to tell me what was your favorite piece on the comment section down below. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you 2 more after so you can binge a little bit more. See you on the next one. Bye.